Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. It's Moises, and today I'm gonna show you how I made $5,300 in 45 minutes while I was in the shower. I entered the trade right before brushing my teeth and shaving myself while I was at the bathroom. And then I entered into the shower and I put the phone on my wall, so I could see the phone, but it wouldn't get wet. While I was listening to Joe Rogan, absolute savage. If you don't listen to Joe Rogan, he's a G. I highly recommend you his podcast. But yeah, I was listening to Joe Rogan, right, and monitoring DXY, so nothing unexpected will happen. And I was brushing my hair, my body, my skincare. And then as soon as I got out, I took profit and banked $5,000. Now, I know it may seem unreal or even crazy to think that you can make $5,000 from the shower. And it sounds crazy to me. Like if you tell me 5 years ago, oh, you can make $5,000 while you're showering, I'll be like, what are you telling me? Are you kidding me? But it might seem fancy, might seem like it's clickbait, but it's the reality and the freedom that mastery and the right knowledge allows you to have. So my purpose with this video is not just to flex, it's to show you what real precision and real scalping is. Entering a trade with zero drawdown, a tight stop loss, and as soon as I enter, it goes to my objective straight away. I don't even have to worry. I can be in the shower chilling. This is what we're going to study. We're going to study in this video scalping. And all the knowledge I'm going to share with you, I hope you can use it to improve your trading and to master this craft, this beautiful craft that is trading. But how could you live and have no story to tell? The greatest achievement was at first and for a time a dream. The privilege of our lifetime is to become who you truly are, who we are inside. Your visions will only become clear when you can look into your own heart. A man can only rise, conquer, and achieve by lifting up his thoughts. But he can only remain weak and abject and miserable by refusing to lift up his thoughts. There can be no progress, no achievement without sacrifice. And a man's worldly success will be in the measure that he sacrifices. One of my favorite quotes says, "No tree can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell." In order to know the light, we must first experience the darkness. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes. Let's begin. So the trade was in British pound, GU for the homies. September 17th, so about 2 weeks, 10 days ago. And I'm gonna put you here on your screen so you see the highly precision of entry with zero drawdown straight without suffering, right? You enter at the right time, at the right exact price that you must enter at the right candle. This ultimate precision is what we're going to understand now. And also the profits around here. So let's start by framing, right? Even if it's a trade in the lower time frame, you always need to understand what's going on the higher time frame, because the lower time frame will always move in accordance to what's going on the higher time frame. So if you've been around the channel, you know that I usually let Monday play out, or I trade it keeping in mind that it's going to be a range day. So Monday we got this expansion. And the first thing I always like to do on Monday is mark the Monday high. And the Monday low. Right? Because I know that the wick right here has two outcomes. It can either break the range truly or break the range falsely. And according to what Tuesday does, I'm going to get so much information about what's going to happen on the next days. Therefore, just by looking at this, I can already anticipate what's going to happen in the week, in the upcoming days. Therefore, I can anticipate the scalps I'm going to be looking for, because I'm going to be trading following the higher time frame order flow. Now let's go to the 15 minutes, right? And what do we observe here? We have, right, we just have Monday high here. Let's bring it closer. And we're just gonna let it play out, right? Here, forming the Asian range. Let's observe what happens, what starts to happen here. Now, we have Monday high. Mark this one. Now, what else do we have? From 8 p.m. New York, right? The time is always in New York. From 8 p.m. to about noon, we're at the Asian range, right? Now what happens here? A classic play from London. Let's mark the range. So from 8 to noon New York, new day open. Now London opens, accumulation, manipulation, takes the low of Asia and the high of Asia. Right, classic. Takes both sides, fucks everyone over, and then takes Monday high. Now this high is taken at the end of London session, right? So here observe this. Here obviously you have a trade. You have this short here to this low, this is a scalp, and this long right here, very clean. Take it into Monday high. However, this is not the biggest trade of the day. Now I'm gonna reduce the speed. This is going too fast. So here we reach into the high at the end of London. We are still within the time of London. Yeah, it's at 5, right? 4:30 we dig into the high. 4:45 we do the high. Now, okay. So it's Tuesday, right? We take Monday high. We take Monday high during London on a Tuesday. That's giving me signals that this can be an important high for the day of Tuesday, and that I can expect at least to target the range of Monday low, but not directly the low. we should always be aware, and here's where a lot of people will have made mistakes and could have probably lost the trade. You have to always be aware of the 50% of any range. It's as important as the high or the low. Therefore, I'm always aware of the range. Now, have the 50%. And now, while you look at the range, what do? You look for a specific key level that is in the discount, right? Here in this case, we're looking for a short. Therefore, I'm looking for a key level that is in the discount from the Monday range. What do I have here? I have this FBG that is exactly pretty much in the middle, right? However, I like more this one right here, this FBG, this big volume candle, which is also aligned with this range before the expansion. So, a possible place that we can reverse is here. Now, let's continue observing what happened. Here I'm in the gym right now. I'm not even looking at the charts. Now, we start breaking down. What is my first sign that this might be the high? First of all, the timing. I like it. I like everything that's been going on. But secondly, it's closing below this candle. Here, we close, reject, 50%, expand. Second signal, closing above this one. Now the main one will be closing above this low. If you want to be maximum secure, we're closing below this low or this low. This low is even too much, but you can even wait for it. If you look at the 30 minutes, right? We haven't closed below the candle that digs into the highs, into Asia, into Monday. So, yeah, here I'm still waiting. Why also? Because of the timing. What time is it? It's between London and New York. This is the time I usually avoid trading. You can get chopped very easily. So I always wait for 8:30. 8:30, 9, very important candle is when I start hunting. So here, I'm observing and I see this. Say, okay. Right here, you see how we reject from the low of this candle? We reject from it. We come back up. And then we expand lower. Now what happens? We continue expanding lower. And pay attention to what happens, alright? So, key candle, touch it, expand, break out of the range. All these ranges that we have been forming Monday high, right? Asian range, take the high. Now back into the range, break out of the range of Asian range and this structure that formed the high. What is this then? A breaker. Breaker right here. You can also see it on the 1 hour and 15 minute and the 5 minute. You will see it on all the time frames. So breaker. Let's put it white so it's a different color. Have breaker. Break out of the range. Come back to retest the range. So the breaker, when the breaker is confirmed, right here we have the potential. However, the breaker is confirmed as soon as we close below the low. When do we close below the low? In this candle. Now breaker is confirmed. We retest the breaker, we retest the range that created a real market structure shift that took the high of Monday and Asia high into London. And now in New York, we retest it, to get the continuation. Now where is my entry? My entry was, you always want to enter when a new candle opens, right? You never want to enter when a candle is closing. Once you understand open, high, low, and close, open, low, high, and close, you'll understand what I'm saying, but you always want to enter when the candle is opening. So I waited for this candle to close, and as soon as this new candle opens, I enter here in this exact wick. You can see the entry on the screen. I'm going to put it right now so you see it. I enter exactly here. Stop loss where? At this high. Why? Why not this one, right? Big volume candle. There's no FBG, there's nothing. And if you follow the logic that I just explained you, we shouldn't return into this breaker. We shouldn't return into the range. If I'm right, we should expand lower, at least to the 50% of Monday range. Therefore, I'm confident in my entry. I can have a big position, a tight stop loss. The time, the price, everything is aligned for a killer trade. I enter. And price goes darkly to where I want. Now remember, where did I take profit? Here where at the 50%. What do? Well, you just monitor order flow. You can look at the 1 minute, 5 minutes, and this is a scalp. Remember, this was the entry. Down, 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 down. Here, right, 50%, you always see a consolidation, some kind of consolidation. However, keep in mind the key levels at the 50%, as we said earlier. So I'm targeting this, right? And there's no reason for me to take profit yet, right? Here, some people might get scared. No, feel that BG, continue lower, maybe have consolidation. And here, we're going to hit it now. Right here, you can already take profit. You don't really need to be that precise, letting it slide. It's gonna touch, but you can, right? Well, when it's here, when it's around here, you can take profit. You're not gonna complain for 1 pip, right? 2 pips. So yeah, here take profit. Got out of the shower, close the trade. Obviously, while I was in the trade, I wasn't really looking at GU. I was looking at DXY, making sure that the order flow was continuing to go up. However, I'm not going to look at DXY in this video. I want you to just focus on this, right? And then on your own, I want you to look at DXY and the correlation. Because on all the other videos, I've been showing you all the correlations between DXY and GU and EU and all the other markets. However, I want you to do the work this time. I want you to see the correlation of this exact day, right? Tuesday, 17th of September. You can look at London, New York, and look at DXY, what's going on the daily chart, on the 4 hour, on the 15, on the 5 minute, on the 30 minute. You try to see what's happening and see the correlation between the two. Here, I take profit, $5,360 in 45 minutes with 0 drawdown and a clear understanding of what's going on, right? I'm not here gambling. I'm not here drawing random lines on the chart. Everything I do has a logic, an objective logic, and has a meaning behind every decision I take, right? It's not like I'm here guessing, I'm here predicting. I'm just following the footprints of the market makers. So with this video full of gems, if you're a little beginner, I know it might be a little bit hard. But yeah, had an amazing day. I'm going on a trip next Tuesday. I'm going to Italy. Very excited. I'm going to go to Rome, Florence, Venice. and Lake Como and Milan. So very excited for this trip with a special person. And today we also had mentorship class. If you really want to master, if you really want to be free, if you love trading as I do and you really want to become a profitable trader, as many of you know, I opened my mentorship. Right now we are 29 students, and it's amazing, it's incredible what we're doing. We're becoming all super close and great friends, and I'm very proud of it. I'm loving it so much. Today we had Gabe, he's a G. I don't know if he's going to be looking the video, but he's a millionaire from Miami. He does e-commerce. He has an agency. He's an absolute G. He has a savage mindset, and he came to talk about mindset. It was so good. We learned so much, and we had so much fun. And yeah, it's been amazing. Also, my Instagram got restricted because it got restricted because I shared a story sharing that about this trade, explaining it, and they just restrict me because they say, oh, it's like a scam. They would rather me be gay, and promoting LGBTQ. But that's why I'm gonna start Twitter. I'm gonna share it on the next video. Maybe I put it in the description. But I need to put my account public and all that. So I'll put it around. You can follow me on Twitter, obviously Instagram, and of course join the Discord, right? If you're not in the Discord, I don't know what you're doing. If you've been following me for a while, here you have so many great things. You have quotes, self-development. You have all the podcasts I listen, my favorite books, videos, trading we talk. Here Roman sharing bank research, full savage mode. Working on Saturdays, right? Never stop working. But yeah, hope you find it valuable. Obviously you also got the community. It's full of great people. Where I met some of my great friends here playing golf. Let's see. Toma. Mira, no. Yeah, so I hope you have a great weekend and a great week. Remember that Q3 is ending, Q4 is starting. Last push of the year. We're gonna fucking kill it. I may do a video on crypto because I think there's great potential in crypto. Especially really like Don. Oh, it's lagging a lot now, but great potential in crypto. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm cooking a masterpiece video, but that's gonna come later. It's gonna be called The Blueprint to Become the Best Version of Yourself in Your 20s. So insane. I've been cooking it because it's gonna be like a 2-hour video, but why not, right? I say why not? So let's do it. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.